is going on, everybody? It's Bear here today, and before I start anything, I'd like to wish anybody who lives in the United States of America a happy Martin Luther King Day. Else, happy Monday to all you people who don't live in the U.S. Not to try to discriminate or anything, as I don't want to come off as somebody who is not nice. I'd like to be known as somebody who is, in fact, nice. So, alright, so without any further ado, we can go into the Hangar update. So basically what I'm doing now, I just looked back upon my older Hangar update, the one that I posted like right after I got home from the United Kingdom, and it was like, I think I got quite a few more vehicles, including all four from the the World War II Chronicles thing for winter holiday event. So I'm gonna probably be basing a few things off of that, and yeah. So we're gonna touch on this later. With the American tech tree, I got the M551 Sheridan. I have already unlocked the MGM51B. You know, it's kind of funny because there were all these advertisements for the MGM National Casino thing at the National Harbor, and it's just stuck in. It was quite stuck in my head, and I just kind of realized that MGM 51B, that's pretty similar. So, anyways, I've got the ATGM. It's pretty good. Can penetrate a lot of things. Well, else it would not be good. And I do not believe I had the M26 back then, but I have not played a single battle in it. So I'll have to do that one day because I don't really have any incentive to spade things other than these, which the Hangar updates are basically meant for you guys so that you can see what I have and then request things. Like, for instance, if one of you wanted to see me drive out the T92, you could say, oh, could you drive out the T92 and get some gameplay for that? I'd be like, yeah, sure. And then I could drive it out. Oh yeah, it's got pretty bad HeatFS for... Well, HeatFS at 6.7 is good in the first place, but it's got pretty bad compared to another tank that I will show you. So, American tanks. I got... Well, this is my main excitement of the American tech tree. Well, the one that I got the most recently. I think it was actually the tank that I got the most recently out of all of my American tanks, but... Excuse me. It is the LVT A4 ZIS-2. So basically, some background information. The Chinese, after World War II, they took an LVT A4 water buffalo, or just an LVT A4, whichever you'd like to call it, and they thought it would be a good idea to mount a field gun on top, and that is why they chose the 57mm ZIS-2 cannon. So, I like this gun a lot. Like, it's one of my favorite low-tier cannons, if not my favorite, just because it's got such a high penetration, and it's pretty fast to reload. I don't know if it... Just, let me check this for a second. I don't know if it's faster than the Panzer II-H. It actually is. But that might be down. Oh, you saw a little spoiler of what I'm the most excited about, I think. But, yeah, that's, not that much, though. It's, like, a fifth of a second. That could still be between life or death, but in regards of armor, most armor is like right here, 38.1mm. So, but if you're thinking, then you're gonna shoot up here at the gun shield, as it is only 5mm thick, and I'm surprised that people haven't been able to kill me with their machine guns yet. Which, well, I mean, 50 cals. You're going to have 50 cals on your team, so you don't really have to worry about that, but... Yeah, so you can see into the area. And the weird thing about this is that its turret is not traversable all the way around. Let me just show you what I mean. Alright. So... Yeah, it goes this far on the right, and I do believe the exact same on the left, and I mean, it's fairly mobile. I would not recommend shooting on the move, as it's pretty unstable. And yeah, the fuse delay I don't even think is happening on these vehicles, but it's got a M1919 in the hull. It's just a little 30 caliber machine gun. You can't really move it, like make it so that it goes different places. Like you can't aim it behind you because it's in the hull, and it requires a crew member to man it. So once that crew member's dead, he will basically, like, in the like order of crew replacement, that guy will never be replaced if he is killed. Whereas the gunner and the driver, they will always be replaced until you're out of crew in. Then it is the loader, and then the commander, and then the radio operator dash machine gunner. So tough life for him. But yeah, this tank's got basically like no armor. It's got 12 millimeters at the front of armor on the hull, slightly angled back. That's not going to do much of anything. And on the side, it's got 6 millimeters. So have fun bouncing anything above a rifle caliber machine gun. Aviation. Let's touch on that. I didn't have the F-25 Saber back then. Neither did I have the F-80, and I was basically able to buy those because of the discounts that were given out of silver lines, like for the American aircraft. So I got the F-80 and the F-25 for half price, which is pretty good. I think I also got the F-2H, I believe, during that time. So I'm cashing out on some things, and as well as that, I got the P-63. That's when I had so much money. I had like 3.5 million. I really need to get back to that. So still haven't even really done anything on my M24 Thunder League. And now onto the Russians, because I want to save the Germans for last. And well, first and foremost, this vehicle is the vehicle that I'm most excited about. Let's get the little mini test drive out of the way. So basically what this is a T-54 1941 that's been given to the Chinese, and they've been able to manufacture it under the name of the Type 59. But you'll notice that this is called the Type 62, so yeah, there's something else to it. Basically what they did, they tried to make this tank not as heavy, so they reduced its weight by 15 tons by putting in a smaller engine and reducing the armor and the firepower of it. While doing that, they made it pretty much a lot faster and able to go on the Chinese marshlands. So it's a very fast tank. I don't even have it fully upgraded yet. Its acceleration is pretty nice. It's got a really bad turret traverse. Yeah, I've got the turret traverse upgrade already unlocked, and I've got a decent crew. It's on my T-34-100's crew, so yeah, that's that. And I think the gun is the main selling point of this tank because it's got the 3BK2 shell, which is a heat FS shell with about 300 millimeters of penetration, which I believe I should be able to go through this cheek if I can hit it. One bad thing about the gun is that its velocity isn't the greatest, so yeah, that's that. Let's see if I can't hit 75 ammo because I know these. No, I'm still. Oh, non-pen. Oh, look at that. So yeah, anyways, the gun, it can penetrate the upper frontal plate of a King Tiger, and this is at, let's see, 6.7, so it's gonna be facing those a lot, and it's got pretty good counter to them. And okay, no, we're giving up on you. I don't want to waste time trying to kill a mouse, which I think mostly all of you have done while test driving vehicles. So, yep, and well, yeah, I'm going to show you the armor. It's nothing to be, nothing to be proud of. You can be penned by a 50 cal back, so that can knock out your transmission and your engine. So, yeah, so far I've got it this much upgraded. I'm trying to get some of the engine upgrades first before I get like artillery and crew replenishment, but aside from that, I got the T-44-100. I'm enjoying it, actually. I find it fun to play, and I've already got parts and FP installed, so I still find it stupid that you have to research them. And now I'm trying to research the top shell, which has 240mm of penetration because it was buffed for some odd reason. I have no idea why. And then the Russian tech tree, I got the Po2. That was during October though. That was for the Halloween event where I got it from the Hellcat racing. I came in like number 54 out of all the people who did. But yeah, I got myself Po2. Oh wow. They tell you like how your fuel tank does stuff. So yeah, it's got a machine gun. It's 2 OP for everything. Mine has a negative climb rate right now. Yeah, great job there, Russians. But yeah, other than that, I got the IL-10 1946 and the 190 D9, so I could grind some things, but I don't really like flying Russian aircraft, even if they're German aircraft in the Russian tech tree. I don't know why. I just don't like the 190 D9. But anyways, here is the British tech tree. I got the STRV with like some of my money in October or November, I think. So yeah, anyways, I got that, and I have researched a few vehicles. I'm still trying to finish up research on the FV4202, which I should be able to do since I've got a premium account for about 5 days. Yeah. And let's see. I finished research on this, but I do not have enough silver to buy it, because, well, first of all, I need to buy both of those, and that'll drop me below 0, so I can't even buy them. And second of all, no, there was only one reason. And I also have all the meteors, well, except for the F Mark 8. But yeah, so I've got those to buy. Now on to the Japanese aviation. I got the J1N1. I do not believe I have flown it out yet. Nope, I have not flown it out yet. And B7A2, as well as the KI-21-1HEI. This aircraft, for some reason, is just really fun to fly. I don't know why, but maybe it's because it has extra machine guns in the rear, but there's just something about it. I think Tiger Frost also said it's really addicting to fly and just bomb ground targets, because it's got 20-50 kilogram bombs, so you could easily bomb like artillery and machine guns, which are usually your bombing targets at 1.7. So it's pretty fun. You have to spade this one though, so I don't know why they did that. Gaijin just does things their own way. And Army, this is something completely new. So basically, I am up to the Cheeto. I've been researching the Chiri 2, the autoloader tank, and I've got all the Japanese premiums. My favorite one so far is the heavy tank number 6, obviously, because that's a Tiger tank, and I really love German tanks. So my favorite tank so far is probably the highest battle rating tank I have, and yeah, so it's a battle rating 4.3. It's got a pretty good cannon. It's got about 140 millimeters of 145 at 10 degrees, 140-ish at 100. Like 10 degrees, I meant 10 meters. Please excuse me about that. I think that's a pistol slot right there on the Chiha short barrel, but I do not like this tank. Like, for some weird reason, it's just not fun to play. It's, yeah, sure, it's got this big gun, like a very big gun, but there's just the shells. They don't really do it for me. Like 30 millimeters of penetration. It doesn't even work like a normal HE shell. It works like a AP shell that cannot penetrate. So that's pretty weird for me. What's that box? Nothing. Okay. Yeah, that's that. And lastly, don't look there yet. I've got some German stuff to look at. I got the HE100D, and I've spaded it already. It's actually a pretty good aircraft. I like it a lot because it's very fast, and also the Junkers 88C6. It's got a lot of cannons in the front. It's got 3 20mm cannons and 3 7.92s. It's also got 2 MG81s, right here and MG81 below. I don't know why the Germans just didn't incorporate this into a twin MG81 turret, but oh well. Just wait for that to load. Oh yeah, that looks nice. That really does. Might have to get it one day, but you know, to buy it. I don't know why that's even a thing for camouflage, but I finished researching all Tier 3 vehicles. I still need to finish up on these last two Tier 4 vehicles. And then here is my ME262 A2A Sturmvogel. I probably did not pronounce that right, but oh well. Because, you know, it's German and I don't speak German. Fortunately, I know a few of my friends speak German, but I don't really know if they're interested in World War II. No, I know they aren't, actually. So anyways, what makes it different, or what sets it apart from the standard A1A model, is that it's got two less 30mm Mk108 cannons. So it would typically have two right here, but instead it has the ones on the outer areas. But the good thing is that the ones on the outer areas, they were the ones with 100 rounds per gun instead of the ones on the upper area, which are 80 rounds per gun. So you get 200 rounds total, which is actually fairly good for MK108s if you're pretty good at conserving your ammo. It's got all the standard shells. No, you cannot switch like to 4 30mm cannons or a 50mm cannon. Gaijin did a weird job on their behalf about advertising the 262 A2A. They said like the 50mm cannon, like the rocket boosters. Well then, gentlemen, listen up here. But one of the very unique parts is that it can carry bombs. It can either carry two 250 kilogram bombs, which I'll show right now. See, there's two of them down there, or one 500 kilo bomb, which is much bigger, but you only get one spacebar click because the 250 kilogram bombs, you can drop them separately. But this is at a battle rating of 6.7, so it can go with your King Tiger, your Panther 2, your oh yeah, they dropped that, or whatever else you feel like driving at 6.7, you know, SLA Tiger. It's pretty fun because then again, it faces a lot of props when you're at the highest tier, and you'll be facing things like the only problems that faces it are the Bearcats. I just don't like Bearcats. I don't fly them either. I just don't really know how. But yeah, that's the 262 A2A Sturmvogel. And probably my most exciting addition to my tech tree is the Leopard 1. So basically, let me do a little thing on the Panther first. I got the Panther Saturday. Let's see. I got it Saturday, January 14th? Yeah, that would be the 14th, at around 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. And I slapped a talisman on it. And within that time, within one day actually, I completely spaded it. I think it took one more battle than it took me to get the Leopard 1, because I know I did one more battle after I got the Leopard, just in order to spade it, because I was actually getting like 5,000 RP per match towards the Leopard. And I also got quite a lot of kills on it already, so look at different camouflages. I've gotten, well, 332 over 2, which I'm not going to do the math right now, but that's why we have this. So yeah, it's already my 6th most played German tank, behind some of the other ones. Like, this is probably my favorite German tank that I have, like, just in terms of clubbing capability, because look at that KDR though. Yeah, the KDR speaks for itself. It's just such a great tank. Like, I don't know how you could go wrong with it. And since it's like rare and the Russians are fighting it, they don't really know how to kill you. Whereas the KV-1E, you've got the Panzer IV F2s find you, so they can go through your armor instantly. Like, it's crazy. Well, yeah, 183 kills, so that's pretty good. And then the probably best tank that I've added to my lineup. Well, unless you classify the Panther 2 as better for its battle rating, but the Leopard 1. Yeah, so I think you already mostly know the stats on the Leopard one, as it's got basically no armor. ZSUs kill it all the time. Those things are cancer machines, I'm just gonna say. Yeah, I hate ZSUs so much, but I love Leopards. So yeah, this is my first 8.0 main battle tank that I've gotten. Yeah, I guess you could classify things like the M46 or the STRV-81 as a main battle tank, but this is my first top-tier main battle tank I've gotten. I am currently researching the Leopard 1A1A1, and I'm 90,003, and that's just from casually playing the Leopard 1. So, I actually start hardcoring it and put a talisman on it, then it's gonna be, like, insane. But, anyways, yeah, I put some bushes on it to try to conceal its turret. Although, I would like it if this box wasn't here. I know it's like some laser stuff or whatever, but the Leopard 1A1A1 doesn't have it. And so yeah, then I could put this big bush right here, and it would block the machine gun from other people seeing it, and I could just basically put these bushes on that side, and also put the special pre-order Japanese bush on this side. So yeah, and let's see. Oh my god, no, I'm showing you this. I love this tank too much. Oh jeez. Excuse me, I need to. Of course, Giesler is calling during the middle of a Hangar update. So, and then yeah, here is the KV-1B. I love it to death. I've already gotten more than yeah, you saw like 207 kills on it, and yeah, it's basically. I mean, just look. 75 millimeters plus 25 millimeters of armor, and 30 millimeters of armor on the turret. So it's got 105 millimeters of armor on the turret sides, and so that's just crazy. Like, and I had somebody complaining that they couldn't penetrate the armor of this with a Matilda, and you know, I'm just not even gonna bother with him. But anyways, I suppose that is it for my Hangar update. Thank you for watching. If you like, drop a like. If you and subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'm going to try to bring more content because I feel as if I'm becoming a better War Thunder player. Not to sound cocky or anything, but yeah, I've finally leveled up to a general in War Thunder. Not that that is very important, but yeah. So anyways, thanks for watching. Go ahead, share it with your friends, like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you in the skies.